What is up, you guys? It is Zach here, aka Midwest Hound TV. So I am currently editing part two. This is take two of this intro explaining what's going on. There's going to be another intro after what I'm going to say, after the thing that I'm about to say, if you know what I mean. So the Southwest Love Cars um, memorial flight that I did for Mr. Frank underscore 164. Um, it I looked at the the recordings. It's going to be is worth about 3 hours worth of footage. So I did two surprises. One on the way out to about at the end of my taxi and about to take off. I'm going to put that clip after that part after you see this portion of the video. And then when we are on approach into Orlando, KMCO, I'm going to put that at the end of this video. Um, so that's the reason why I'm making this video, this part of the intro. So, um, it's it's going to be one of those moments where when I see those clips, it's going to hit me hard again. So I'm sorry for having a delay. Frank's mom, I'm sorry for this to be a lot later than late of a video of editing. Just this stuff, it hit me hard. So um, that's the reason why this is taking longer than expected. So um, I'm sorry for the delay. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Frankie, we love you. We miss you. Wish you were still here, buddy. Keep the sky safe and stay safe flying high, buddy. We'll see you in the skies soon, or it's on the other side. It's how I say it's never goodbye. It's see you soon. Love y'all. Thanks for watching, guys.
717, RNAV Dorset, remaining one tray left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Dorset, uh, runway 13 left, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 717. If you don't mind, I got a word.
Go ahead.
So this flight I am doing is a memorial flight for one of our good pilots over at Southwest Virtual. He will never be forgotten. You always have been missed, Frankie. Clear left, clear right. Runway is ours. 13 left is in sight and turning. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Get back on track. In the middle line. We want to rotate. Positive right, gear up.
Bank angle.
Ichi mama.
So 717, contact forward center 135.17 south view.
Over center. Southwest 717.
Doing things a little different than I've ever done before. Do I am. Okay, my computer at home, the printer is not wanting to match up for some reason. Sunday, I put the button on Saturday night for some service. But this morning, I was unable to print the things that I wanted to for this service. And thank God for technology. I've got a cell phone. I can take a picture of it. I took a picture of my screen so I could see what I had. But anyway, we're here and we're going to honor Frankie today. I want to just expound on some things that I shared or the family shared with me yesterday. They were talking about love Christmas and the movie The Elf and the music, and you heard some of it. And some of the other music we heard some beautiful renditions. But one thing, and I shared with them that I heard last Thursday, the gift is not a gift until it's purchased. It's not a gift until it's given. It's not a gift. So today I want to share with you James chapter 1, verse 17. It says, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and comes down from the Father of light, with whom there is no neither shadow of turning. So they gave me these interesting thoughts of how that he was a special individual. He loved online gaming. I wish that I had, as an older person that needs to know about technology, I think it's helped me. So anyway, but he enjoyed gaming. And I understand there's possibly people that were gamers with him or watching today, and I pray that they have been blessed with the service so far and what we have today. And during that, he loved the gifts, giving of Christmas, what that would help and the disease they had with a rare genetic or that sometimes affect multiple parts of the structure, the organ systems, including the length of heart, the muscle, that he's very soft looking young man, very smart, and some of the other things they get over. But he loved the game. Even with his physical problems and imperfections, he just loved him. They had a personal relationship. And today we believe that he is with his grandparents and his babysitter. Now, speaking of the grandparents, I acknowledge his grandfather, Frankie. would be just so appropriate. It is the car that I was thinking of Mr. Frank Paul. Man, better than Mark the Scripture and his grandson first. Now, when Frankie was born, and named after Frankie that I knew, the problem was how to differentiate Frankie. So, he was called Little Frankie. And the grandfather, Big Frankie. And as they were telling the story, it came to be like this. It wasn't just Big Frankie, it was Big Frankie. So you can just imagine how that went over the family. But Grandma said, no, it's got to be that big Frankie. So we know that growing up around the farm with the family and so on here around the AC area, he loved animals. Dog, house, deer. I said, oh, he was a hunter. No, he just liked to look at. Now, I used to be a hunter. I've never shot a deer in my life. I couldn't today if I had to. So I understand very well what they were saying about how that he loved it here. And every time I drive down the highway and see one that somebody had a different automobile, it tears at my heart. But he was a lover of animals. Fishing, you saw that on the screen. Fishing. Did he clean them and cook them? Good point. Found out that he even loved wrestling. I could understand why with this time. Probably needed to as a young man growing up. Maybe need to put a few people in a place. And the name John Cena was mentioned. And the pastor I used, the church I used to pastor was just maybe a quarter of a mile. Gymnasium there in Atlanta. Saw him around. Where he went. He knew and could identify airplanes in the sky. That's what this is about. Did he not know it was? I was understanding that he could see a plane in the sky and tell you what it was, how big it was, how many it was, everything about it. And that is very unusual. I can look at it in the sky and I can't tell you if it's got 2 or 4 inches. But he knew what it was all about. Driving down the highway, see the truck. See if it was a Peterbilt or Uncle Sam built that. But that's intelligent. That's keeping something in your mind, studying something and knowing. And I enjoyed this story as it came about yesterday. He was proud of his younger brother Jacob. He loved him. And said that one day Jacob was kind of a little wiggler, he was a baby, sitting in his stroller for some reason, and this is just my thoughts, and I couldn't tell you, I wasn't there. I could just see maybe Jacob wiggling around in his stroller and Frankie over here doing something else, and all of a sudden the stroller starts rolling down the hill. But he and thinking before he got out at the end of the night. He cared he would be there. One of his parents, I won't tell you who, but he didn't like to wash dishes. I don't know many teenage boys that did like. I don't know if him that like. But I was told that he could wash a dish. Well, I'll tell you, Dad said I can go behind him and wash it over again. It was tough, left 30. But that's okay. He had his way of doing things. We have our good work. He had concerns about his brother playing football. Wow. But anyway, but today, we'll focus on some other things. Loving gifts. The greatest gift ever given was by God. The love of the world. That is all we got. That whoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. That's the greatest. We find that the gift was given by God. The price was paid on the cross so that we purchased. After the resurrection, bled, died on the cross, went to the tomb, came out victorious over death, hell, and the grave. For us, that we can have salvation full and free. The we were at towards the east of the west, never to be brought. That's a great gift. The purchase price is high. It's life. So to have this, we have to receive. I want to share on down in the book of John, chapter 14, beginning at verse 1. This family, let me tell you, let not your fault believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. Jesus said, I go to prepare a place for you. He went to prepare. And he said, if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. Whether I go, you know, and the way you know. But Thomas said unto him, Lord, we don't know whether thou goest. How can we know the way? So this morning, I will tell you the way. He said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man, woman, boy, girl, no matter who it is, cometh unto the Father but by me. So we go back to John 3:16. God so loved the world that he gave. There's the gift again, purchased by Jesus. So we know that for us to receive it, we have to accept life as a free pardon. So we know he bled, died, he ascended to the right hand of the Father as our intercessor, person there for us in heaven, looking down. But he said, I won't make you comfort. He sent the Holy Spirit to us. John chapter 11. He said, Jesus said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. As we know, no longer alive here with us. But we believe that he is alive forevermore. For his glory. Though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever Whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believeth thou this. So as I was thinking on this and listening to the music, we heard the beautiful song because it is no longer come forth from us. The beautiful song, Amazing Grace, is played for the bagpipe. I'm sure everyone here could. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. What was lost? Life. Such beautiful things that we can know. And it's all because of that amazing grace today that each one of us here has that place. One of the things to say before we close this, I want to read, want to give us a name.
Welcome, Blackfire.
Hey,
Go ahead and stage is yours.
welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, well, to be quite honest though, I remember Frank, back several years ago when we was on Kilo stream a few times whenever he was able to come, and he's uh he's that one type of individual that that really sticks out more or less.
Unique.
He's not very unique. Yes, very unique. He's there was that one story that I could tell, but actually Kilo knows it better than that. But also Gannon knows it as well. That we had one called Vader's Girl in the Kilo stream sometimes named Kat, and he said to her straight up, said she's cute, and I was taken aback by that story. I was like, what? Uh, oh, and she said, oh, that's flattering, but I'm a little bit too old for you. And I'm like, wow.
Mind you, she's about 20 years older than Frank when he says this to her.
Yes, definitely.
But he shot his shot, and we all
Hey,
gave him like
he's a
so much
go-getter.
respect for it. Yeah.
He, he gained a lot of respect. That's what I heard. And I mean, he had gained a lot of respect. And also, he has been in a couple of streams, my streams, in a latter part of his life. In the beginning, I'm a new streamer, doing StreamYard and stuff, my own podcasts, doing a game console comparison stuff, and he always talked about the Nintendo and everything, but also he's more of an Xbox fan and everything. He loves playing his Xbox. Not much on the PlayStations, but mostly the Nintendo and the uh, Xbox mostly. But I have to say that Frank, even though he may be gone, but he will never be forgotten. And I have to say that it's heartbreaking to know that one of your own streamer friends is gone. And I'm like, wow. He soared through. He flown through plane, like, and I guess he. How to say this? He flown higher than anybody else, more or less. And now he got to experience his own simulation. He's experiencing his new wings, not virtual wings, heavenly wings. So I have to say, I give props to my man Frankie. So I'm sorry, Frankie. I wish you all the best, and we all see you again. We'll see you again, Frankie. Sorry, guys. I'm just a little bit emotional.
Hey, take your time, buddy. Take your time.
Yeah. I wish there was more for me to say, but all I can say is that I know we're all gonna miss him, but uh, oh, um, Mark, them, thank you, again, and let me come in and everything. It's just that oh man, I cannot believe that happened to me. That happened. I just wow.
Yeah.
Oh, uh, yeah. So but if anybody else wants to join in, can do that. Back down in the audience or something other. But it's if somebody else wants to take a turn, go ahead. I'm done.
All
I'm done.
right. All right. Thanks for your thoughts,
Thanks, buddy.
your words. Means a lot. Meeting new friends like
Funny.
this, even though it's like friends like we've never known. Me and Blackfire only met 2 weeks ago, you know, and
Yep.
from that point forward and now forward, hell, I'll probably be the next one or two on his podcast.
But I said we got to get you on a console comparison stream with the two of us. We get
Yep.
a little wild on there.
Yeah. Uh, as soon as I could get a good time on that, a good time frame where all three of us
Yeah,
could
we'll
do
talk.
one,
Yeah, we'll talk it
including
more.
Spencer.
Oh yeah, we got to get Spencer in. We've been trying to drag him in forever.
All right.
Been dragging him. But I'll see what I can do on that if I have some time on me. Okay.
Hey, no worries. Take your time. Thanks for your words. I'm gonna move you down to
Uh,
the audience. Peace.
all right.
All right. Who's next?
Thank you, buddy.
Raise your
Thank you, buddy.
hands or let the holy peace move on.
We got a Lucky Brit. We got a Helen Keller. Oh, Lucky Brit's next.
Hello, Lucky Brit.
Hey,
The floor is yours, ma'am.
okay, so best memories would be probably Phasmophobia. For those that do not know that game that well, it's a ghost hunting game. So you're gonna find three evidences, find the ghost room, and it can potentially hunt and kill you. So you're gonna hide as well. And I think it was the best memory was Frank's first time playing it. Me and Kenda took him into the our favorite map. Um, and when we first played with Frank he was a noob at the game, we backed out slowly while he was talking on the spirit box and got back to the truck. Started giggling, and he's like, "Guys, did you leave me?" So we're giggling away, giggling away. And he was freaking out, and then it was funny because the ghost started hunting as well. So that's one of the favorite memories. But then I also knew Frank when I started playing American Truck for the first time. And I knew him through OTR. That's where I met him. I'm not sure what else to say.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's hard to it is hard. Age 23, about to be 24 at the end of the
Yep.
month,
Yep.
and it's like it's hard, you know? Um
Like we were saying in part one, we had a friend of ours who's in the medical field and
mhm.
looked up his medical condition he had,
I
and the
think his
average age
I think his
expectancy
girlfriend
is
did.
19. It was
Mhm.
19. Um, So for him to make it to 23, like we were saying in part one, he beat the odds. So
He
don't
sure
ever
did.
feel sad about that. Like the fact that he outlived the expectations is what we'll remember him for.
And
So yeah.
Miss Lucky Bree, you got anything else?
I can't think of anything else. Sorry, I'm tearing up again.
Hey, no worries. If you have anything else, just type in the main stage chat and or raise your hand again, and once we get everyone through, we'll bring everyone else up that has other things to say, and then we'll just go from there. Thanks for the words.
Thank you.
I'm gonna move you down, Miss
No
Bree.
worries.
Keller, would you like to speak? You could even speak about how the event went too that you guys did over there.
Oh yeah, talk about the event.
Hello, Steven, right?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yep.
hear you.
Perfect.
All right, floor is
Um,
yours.
Condolences for y'all who knew him better than obviously I did. I'm sorry for y'all's loss and for the family. But yeah, at our event that we had I think three different VAs participating with us. I think the screenshot I got, we had 8 or 9. We had a couple people that didn't get the memo about putting the uh, Foxtrot Charlie to the end of their call sign, but they were a part of the flight anyway. So, but yeah, it was nice to see a conga line of Foxtrot Charlies heading down from Orlando or
O'Hare.
Chicago to Orlando. Um, and yeah, we had a good time at ATC the whole way, and uh, they were very accommodating to us, and they were doing a bang up job. So we had fun flying, and it was a nice come together of different VAs, and to show unity for one of our fallen ones. So
Yep.
um, unfortunate circumstance why we had to do it, but I'm glad that uh, we could do it.
Hey, Gannon, do you want to post that picture you made into the main stage chat?
Oh, I did.
You did?
I'll repost it. Yeah, I'll repost it. Hold on.
Yeah, then I don't have to scroll up.
All right.
So did you? Is it Steve or would you rather? Can I call you Keller?
It's TJ.
All right, TJ. I thought it was Steve for a second, but
No,
sorry.
you're good. You're good.
DJ.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
TJ, and I'm the DPO of United Virtual, the Director of Pilot Operations.
nice. So, did you guys request for full coverage?
Um, that time we did not. We have I don't know, man. We probably have 20 or so VATSIM controllers on our VA,
Mm-hmm.
and I reached out to a couple of them, and they knew that the East Coast was going to be on,
Mm-hmm.
and so we didn't request at that time. When we started getting kind of close to the time, everybody was already on, and we kind of knew beforehand that they were going to be on. So that in the Chicago RTAC, their website's down for um, requesting coverage. They have a bug, so
Are they maintaining it then?
I have no idea. It's just I know when I went to try to do it, I was I couldn't put in my name or the VA. I could put in everything else, but it wouldn't let me
Yeah.
advance to the next screen without my name. And so that's when I reached out to my membership, and that's when they told me that we were gonna uh, staff was already gonna be on um, because they were, I don't want to say holding an event, but they were doing some things, and
Yeah.
they knew that the whole East Coast was going to be on. So yeah, I kind of just said, all right, well,
Yeah.
10 or 15 more people is not going to throw a monkey wrench in their program. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna join, but at the last minute I remembered I had to go do something. I'm sorry. But um
oh, it's all good.
but I'm going to get with you maybe this weekend, and then cuz I'm going to you know what I talked to you about the other sometime last week.
Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, a question about the staffing in that. Did any of your members that are VATSIM controllers that's in your VA actually log in as controllers, or did they participate in the flight?
No, I think we had one that no, uh, they did not log in as controllers. And I think we had one that participated.
Nice.
Um, yeah, we had one that participated, and the rest was just they were already on, and we were grateful for it. Our tower controller at Orlando um, asked us about the FC.
Yep.
All the controllers were trying to figure out why we put the FC in there, and so one of our members, when he got cleared to land, he did a little shout out to Frankie, and the controller was like, "We were about to ask you what that was about." He goes, "This is awesome that y'all are doing this." So, um, in the end, they caught on to what we were doing with the FC at the end
And
of our
did they give you more priority
call
then?
sign. I wouldn't say they gave us more priority. Now, let me tell you that approach controller. I wish I knew. I can remember his name. That was on for the Orlando approach. He had quite a few aircraft in his sector, and man, he got us all in orderly. No go arounds, no mishaps. He gave us enough time to reprogram our computers because he had some he was trying to do multiple
Areas.
approaches and simultaneous approaches, and so he had it down pat. So we give props to the Jacksonville
Yep. Big shout out to
center that
them.
was on, and then the approach. They did amazing when we did our flight, and really that whole flight, all the ATC, was absolutely phenomenal. So it made it much more enjoyable when you have um,
Coverage and when they're
uh,
professional.
coverage and oh yeah, 100%. And um, yeah, it was a great time. So glad we could honor him in our own little way.
Yep. Yeah, it sucks, but um it is what it is.
Yeah, fortunately, when it's your
Yeah.
time, it's your time.
Yeah, but he did beat the odds, but you know. Um thanks for the words. Is there anything else you like to put
No
on
sir,
board?
no sir. I'll go back down here.
All right, thanks for your words. Um
Thank you.
thank you. Uh Dustin, would you like to say some words? If so, you could raise your hand, and I could grant you. Dustin.
Yo, yo, hey guys, how's it going?
Hey. Sorry.
How?
It was I messaged you with the link in that and completely forgot about sending it to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
No worries.
worked and I was hoping I would catch some of it, but I guess yeah, and I'll be an hour later probably.
Yeah, I recorded it, but it was
Cool.
only like it was getting towards the end when the stream already ended, so
You guys had a group play for him?
um no, so it was via Zoom, the funeral.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, the funeral. I thought you guys were talking about doing like you did a flight and a vet.
So the United VA that's not with Pegasus um that's TJ, which is Keller.
Okay.
It's the United VA where you could be that I think if I'm not mistaken, there you could fly as Southwest, Delta, all the airlines, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Oh, I've heard of this. Yes.
That's if I'm not mistaken, yes, that's
Mhm.
it's the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for inviting me and having me, guys. Was the how was it?
The audio was not the best just because where did they put the phone at? It was kind of like up on the second floor looking down. So
Yeah.
not the best audio until they had the pastor from the church come up and start talking. But once he started speaking loudly, we could hear him pretty much just fine. So
That's good.
not the best. So that part of it sucks a little bit, but overall we could understand what what he
Yep.
was saying. So
That's good.
The floor is
and he
yours.
yeah, floor
Sorry.
is yours.
Yeah, sorry, Gannon. I didn't realize you're still talking for a minute.
Oh no! I was saying Dustin, floor is yours.
Yep, floor is yours.
Yeah, it's just really sad circumstance. It completely took me by surprise. And he was so young, and he was telling me about some of his complications, but he, didn't pass them off as that bad, being that bad. So I was like, yeah, man, just try to stay cool and all that stuff, and everything was fine. We goofed off, and he was always good for a laugh. If ever he hit you up and wanted to do a flight or just chat or whatever, like you could be certain that you were gonna laugh. Something goofy was gonna be said, a meme was gonna be shared, something of that nature. Um, and yeah, I'll just always remember him for that.
Yep.
For just being a really cool young man, and it's a shame that he had to go, but I guess we all do sooner or later. So, you know,
Yeah.
I have to try to carry on, and I've been tasked with keeping his American VA alive. So I've been busting my butt trying to keep that going and add new cool stuff to it, and just hoping that he would like it.
Yep.
So I guess that's all I can say. I'm not the best public speaker, but I hope I
Nor am I.
said, did him justice here. But thanks for inviting me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. You wanna talk about a little bit about how you two met and whatnot?
Yeah. So first I met Zach. I flew randomly one night for his Delta VA, and he was like, "Hey, I'm around. Like I can hop on voice chat if you want." I was like, "All right, well, sure." So I got to know him really well, and that's how I got to know Frank was through Zach. After starting VFedEx, because I didn't know anything really at the time. So and he was like, "Hey, my friend Frank is good at like doing discords and other things like that. Like, he can help out." I'm like, "Sure." So that's how I got to know Frank. And yeah, right away we were on Discord for hours and joking, goofing off and joking and stuff like that, and we did quite a few A300 flights together, and then yeah, it was just a casual meeting through VA stuff, and we talked about all kinds of other stuff, and mostly goofing off. It was either like talking about something to do with an airplane or an airline, or it was goofing off.
Yeah.
It's like really no in between, which was cool. So
All right. So Blackfire has a question, and he asked Dustin, "What is your last name?" But
God.
if you don't want to say it, if you want to use your Discord last name, you can.
Oh, my last name's Scott. Pretty common last name, so I don't think it really
Usually
gives me
that's
away much.
yeah. Uh, you're like one of the few people that I know that last name is Scott, because usually it's their first name.
Yeah, yeah. My mom actually was like, "Yeah, I kind of wanted to name you Scott, but your last name already was, so I had to choose, like I just let your dad pick." So, yeah. Do I know Blackfire from somewhere? Blackfire does seem like a familiar username.
So Blackfire does like the old style gaming, like the old Nintendo kind of stuff.
Okay.
Um, like podcast kind of stuff.
Oh, cool. Old school stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I just watched a video last night about the making of GoldenEye. It was pretty interesting. That was
Nice.
it was a staple in my childhood,
Yep.
GoldenEye was the shit, man. Call of
Nice.
Duty before Call of Duty, you know.
True.
Um,
Anything else you want to put out on the floor?
I think I've said what I need to say. I hope that I know he's in a better place, and I hope that his family can find peace, and that we can keep his memory alive. That's all.
All right. We appreciate the words you coming by. If you want to listen to the rest of us, what we have to say, you can, and we'll take you
Yeah.
down to the audience.
R.I.P. Frank. Thanks, guys.
Yep, no problem. Thank you. Gannon,
Yes.
good old Patrick is mayonnaise an instrument.
No, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Your
So I won't
floor is
bore you because
yours.
I basically already talked about in part one kind of how Frank and I met through American Truck Simulator of all places.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out with those guys in Truck Sim, and I've known Frank for like 7 or 8, I think like 8 years now. So it's been so long, I literally don't even remember exactly how I met Frank. That's how you know you've known somebody for too long, when you forget how you met them.
Yep.
So yeah, I've known the dude forever, and uh, it's just crazy times over the years. And like I told everybody, I got him into Flight Simulator to begin with. So for all of you guys who are doing VA stuff now, you can blame me for that. You're welcome.
Well, I was already administration with that before you were brought on for the Xbox ambassador. So
Correct. So yeah, when I started with him, it was on FSX Steam Edition back then, way before 2020 even came out. So I taught him how to fly in FSX when I was still on a halfway decent laptop. We used to do shared cockpit together over there on the old school sim. So I taught him how to fly, how to navigate, how to shoot his first. I taught him how to shoot his first ILS approach in like a 737. So that was a lot of fun doing that with him as well. And like these guys were saying, if you wanted a good laugh, Frank was the guy to give you a good laugh. or if you just wanted him to like rage in your headset at you at 2 o'clock in the morning, he was your go-to guy. Might wake up half of your house, but he was your go-to guy. And I'm trying to think what else. Just way too many freaking crazy stories with him. He was easily the best role player on Sea of Thieves. Anytime we got a session going on Sea of Thieves, you have a four-player full galleon, and there was Frank standing there with his little character like pointing out there, and he'd be like, "Land ho!" And he just like over the top, full volume all the time in Sea of Thieves. Just one of the best people you could play a game with. Got fully into character, made the made the whole thing way more enjoyable. Oh yeah, as Blackfire says in chat, Squawk. So when we used to play Sea of Thieves, he would always have like a bird with him frequently as his pet. We jokingly started calling him Squawky Boy. And so every once in a while, he would bust out his bird impression. You're like, ah, walk the plank. And so yeah, crazy, crazy times. What'd you say there? Oh, okay, all right, yeah, cool. So I basically said everything I needed to say in part one for why Frank was special to me. Especially considering Frank led me to be with my girlfriend today. I'm living in a house with her right now. And had I never met Frank,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here. I would not be in this room, in this house, living with my girlfriend without Frank. Sorry, you guys hear the dog. He's going ballistic. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, just goes to show you what a great friend Frank was, and all the friends we all met. Like, I'd known Mark for a while, but we didn't really know each other until Frank passed all that well.
Well,
On a regular basis, I would say.
I'll get into that when it's my turn.
And yeah, and so I'd known Stig for a while. Stig, me, and Frank, we used to play ATS back in the day, so I had known Stig for a long time. Because of all this, I met Helen Keller down there, the UVA guys, so that was always cool. Lucky Brit, I would have never met you, so it was really nice to meet you as well, and hear your crazy phasmophobia story. It's always great. I can't believe you guys just like left him in a room and slowly walked away. That's amazing. And I can just picture in my head how Frank would react to that. To be like, ah! And yeah, like Dustin was saying about how he was just willing to jump in and help anybody start up their own VA, get their Discords going, be an admin. He was a great admin on so many different Discord channels over the years. What did you put in chat there? Hold on, I'm trying to read that. Funny, both me and Kendra streamed it too at the time. Did you clip it? Because if you got a clip,
Put it in the chat.
Clip, which I actually have a clip. Let me find it real quick. If you want to play it, Mark, I do have a Frank. I have a Frank. I have a Frank clip. I'll put it in the chat for you because I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, do I have anything with Frank? And yes, I do. I was where was I? I think it was at Minneapolis, St. Paul, flying my A320neo. I was sitting on the de-ice pad, and I jokingly had him shoot a fake Delta ad with me. I had him do the talking, and I did the like the fake what do you call it, like background music, like you would hear in like an old like 80s or 90s like TV commercial. So here, I'll send this to you. This was from last year, and I know for a lot of you this is going to be really hard to hear because this is Frank's voice, and we haven't heard Frank's voice in 2 weeks. So just warn you all now, this is going to probably be emotional for some of you guys. So I do apologize, but in the spirit of this event, I'm going to go ahead and share this for you guys. So, are you ready, Midwest?
Yeah, go ahead and you send it to DMs or in the chat.
I'll send it to your DM.
All right.
And I don't. Will you be able to open that
Yep.
on screen still? Okay. Can you share your screen while you're at it?
Yeah, give me a minute.
But just prefacing this clip. This was one of my fun. Just good to show you what a fun guy Frank was. How like he just like completely just gets in the moment.
I'm gonna have to hold you on that. You can finish yours. Stig has to go because he has an
All right,
appointment.
yeah,
to
yeah.
go.
We're gonna let Stig go first, and then we're gonna play the clip.
Go ahead, Stig.
All right.
Floor is yours.
Thank you, Mark.
You there, Stig?
Yes, I was gonna say I have to make lunch so I can be fed before I go to my case manager appointment because I get really cranky if I'm not fed. Um, let's see. So many memories back home, Frank. Actually, Hound, if you want to share those pictures I sent you with something, go ahead. You're more than welcome to. That's why I sent them to you.
All right. While you
Uh,
talk, I'll bring it up on screen.
I was gonna say I first met Frank way back when I don't know if y'all remember junior senior gaming days. Oh my gosh, that seemed like
I do.
decades ago at this
I
point.
do.
Anyway, I met him through there. Actually, the first time I really talked to him was after I banned him on orders for something or rather. Then
You met him? You met him by banning him?
yes, yes, it's
Pictures
weird
are
that
up.
way. I mean, I met him before, but I mean, I really got talking to him when I banned him
Oh,
from
can you
junior
mute
senior
your
gaming.
share screen? It's doubling the audio.
Yeah,
Oh,
give me a
sorry.
sec.
How do I do that?
Oh,
Uh,
not you. It's on Mark's, and he's working
Oh,
on it.
okay. No, like I said, I think it's when I first. That's when I first really started talking to him. Is when I banned him because he did something stupid during a convoy or something. I don't remember what the hell it was at this particular point in time, but yeah, slowly it worked into friendship, and then, as you all know, the epic fights between us are a matter of legend. But we always got back
I
together
was
at
in
the
those
end of the day.
discords. Witness.
Yes, yes. As I say, they were epic battles, but he would stand his ground, and I was very proud of that.
I plead the fifth.
No, no shit. No, like I said, he'd stand his ground, I'd stand mine. Then we both figure out we were both wrong, and then come to an agreement, and always get back together at the end of the day. And like I said, I had a lot of fun with him too. Oh my goodness, the trucking and the fighting back and forth. And Star Trek Online, where he blow the shit out of me every time I turned around in a PvP match. Yeah. And also, I think I'm rambling a little bit just because I've done so many of these speeches in the last few days. Uh, I've done what 3 or 4 of them, Hound, something like that,
yeah.
and I'm just very worn out from grieving multiple angles, not just him, but also my grandmother's passing away, then other stuff. But
Sorry for
he
your
would,
loss.
thank you. Um, just say one thing he would tell us is, don't be sad, just get back to doing what you do best. It's kind of what I want to remember. So that's why I drive a little bit more than I was, and stuff like that. So I'm reminded of a quote Richard Petty said, "Sent to him by a fan when Adam passed away. It's like never put a question mark where God puts a period."
Yep.
And God put a period on Frank because he served his purpose. He's up in his eternal reward. That's how I like to think of it. Same with my grandmother passing and everybody else. There's always, never question because that's what needed to happen. I guess is how I should say it that way. That's why I don't get too upset about these kind of things. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I do get a little upset. It kind of falls back into that. You know, there's a reason it had to happen. You know, so like I said, sad he's gone, but also I know at the end he was right with everything.
Yep.
So that's the solace I take away from this whole thing is that he was at peace with. I don't know. I know some of his belief in God, but I think he was at peace with God. So thank you for all for letting me talk. I do appreciate it. Sorry
Hey,
about
Stig, do you want
blabbering
to
like an idiot. Yeah.
say one happy thing what happened in Euro Truck?
Oh yeah, early days of TM or ETS2 MP. This is back before American Truck Simulator was really a thing. A junior senior convoy. We all know those are convoys of legend to this day. Um, I think something happened where Frank and another driver got together and sent the other driver from Berlin to London and did not F7. Literally, we asked the driver, "Is like, where are you at?" It's like, "Well, I'm in London. Where are you?" Like, I'm in. How the hell did they get here? Because they started in Berlin. Okay, they were in Berlin when it happened, and somehow this driver got either teleported or just launched by Frank to London. Well, at least he landed at the Volvo dealer. So that was something, I guess. Not Frank, the driver. He, sent flying. But TMP fixed that since then. But yeah, I still laugh about that every now and then. He's like, I didn't hit that person. Oh, yes, you did. I was there. I witnessed it. So, yeah, as I say, I'm gonna miss those kind of things more than anything else. Just the little things.
Yep.
Commentaries about upcoming product releases and things of that nature. He'd be thrilled as hell about this Iveco S-Way. I want to go drive about 1,000 miles in it, just try it out. So, yeah. Which
Well,
I'm watching that stream while I'm talking to you guys at the same time. That's for Euro Truck.
I used to drive the Iveco in ETS2, and I used to, anytime he would tell me about a new truck or something, he'd be like, "Oh, you should drive like the DAF or the Scania or this or that." And then I'd be like, I used to mess with him by going, "No, Frank, I'm just gonna stick with my Iveco," and he would be like, "Why the fuck would you
Yeah,
drive the Iveco?" He used to give me so
exactly.
much shit for it.
Oh yeah, now there's a new one coming out today. Actually, they're
Oh,
premiering it right now. It's the S-Way. It
that
looks like a Scania
sucks.
ripoff. But now,
It's a Scania rip, but he'd probably drive it just once just to say he did it. But
yeah, he
after that,
probably
he'd
put
just be
about
like,
1,000
"I'm going
miles
back to
on
my
it. Yeah.
truck." He'd be like, "I'm going back to my truck."
Yeah, he probably put a couple thousand miles on it and say, "Okay, that's good enough. I'm going back to what I was driving
Good
before."
enough.
Yeah.
Good enough.
But yeah, I say that's the stuff I'm gonna miss, kind of, because today we probably talk about this damn truck right now, or something or rather. But oh, like I said, I've mourned so much last few weeks. I really can't come up with new stuff to say. So plus, I really can't top anybody else's commentary. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yep.
He was a good guy. I liked fighting with him. Honestly, because sometimes it was more fun to fight with him than anything
Oh
else. But
yeah, it was always in good spirit. Always in good
oh yeah,
spirit.
I mean, yeah,
It
we
was
might have
never
drifted
You were
apart for a
never
couple
having
times.
a real fight. It was always like bickering over some stupid crap, and then at the
Oh
end of it, you're like,
yeah,
"All right, we're still friends. Let's
it,
just have a
it
good time."
it get heated, and then we part for a while. But at the end of the day, at the end of it, we always come back together and talk. Like I said before, basically we both figure out we were wrong about something, and then find some common ground and get back to it again. So, all right, y'all, I gotta jump. I'm gonna make my lunch.
All right,
Thank
Stiggy.
you guys for doing this. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you, Stig.
You're welcome. Later on.
Later.
Take care, buddy.
All right.
All right, you want to get Devin in?
Devin said he's good.
All right.
But if he decides to change his mind, he could always raise his hand.
Yeah, anytime you want to join, if you want to raise your hand, go ahead. We'll get you in here.
All right, continuing on what you were saying now.
What was I
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say?
the clip.
We're
Thank
gonna play
you.
the clip first. All right.
I didn't want to make that full screen. There
So we were doing this as a fake, like a TV ad for Delta. I was using drone view, just circling my plane, and then I was doing this like cheesy, just like old classic television music. Well, Frank did the dialogue.
All right, so
So
we're going to be quiet for this because I'm going to be
enjoy.
sharing.
Enjoy this. This is a masterpiece.
If you are you looking to fly? Why not fly Delta Airlines? We'll take you to the sunny side of Florida, of beaches, to Disney and Orlando, to the west coast of California. Just ignore the angry passenger in the background. He's gonna get duct taped to his.
You want me to play it one more time?
No, you're good. But yeah, so there you go. That's just the crazy shit I used to get in with Frank. Just like, all right, let's just do an
Oh
impromptu
shit! I didn't
ad
want.
for
Whoopsies!
Delta.
Hang on.
Oh, we're back to Zoom.
There we go. You want it one more time there, ma'am?
Yeah, go, you can roll again if you want. I'm gonna see if I have any other clips with him. I don't think I do, but I'm gonna double check. All right, I've got another one I just
Hang
sent
on.
you.
Hang on.
This is
Devin said he
this
can't.
next clip.
Can you hear sound?
I can hear it. I can hear it.
All
On the
right.
share your screen. Yeah, I hear it.
All right. Let me switch.
I think you need to boost the volume a little bit though. It's a little quiet,
Okay, give me a second. Let me get my laptop open for
but it
the
is good.
chat.
So
All right. Let me just
let's see if
double
I have any other.
check this. All right. All right, here it goes. It's all the way up, so.
Okay.
Delta, we fly Pegasus.
Oh, so I said dinguses.
Oh,
Because our friend Spencer, he goes by Dingus. So
yeah.
we said we fly dinguses. Pegasus works too. I like that. But I found where was I found some more Frank clips where we can share some of those. All right,
Maybe.
so I sent you another one. So this one was let's see which one was this. Okay, so this is Frank singing. I just preface this. So the sun was coming up as I was on flight sim. So I was like, all right, Frank, I'm gonna like put the camera on the sun. We're gonna do the Lion King. So we call it Circle of Frank.
All
Enjoy.
right. Enjoy, guys. I'll play one more time.
All right, so there you go. What do you think about that, Mark? Just Frank horribly singing, but still went for it anyways.
We got another one.
All right, so this is one I started with him. We used to do this. I used to do this thing with him where we would like both land in Flight Simulator or something. Or he'd land, I'd land, and then we're getting off with each other off of Discord, and I go, "All right, bye bye bye, bye 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 bye, bye 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 bye." And so like he would do it back at me. And so that's what this clip is. Is this just us back and forth going, "No, you bye bye bye."
All right, here we go.
right, there you go.
Blackfire was asking a question in chat.
All right, what's your question?
He said, "Again, remember my first stream when I did the Marvel characters into the Star Wars universe?"
Marvel characters in the Star Wars. Yeah. Was he in our stream with us on that one? If he is, I can pull that link and we can go to that timestamp if you want to.
Yep.
Let me see. Let me go to his channel. I'll see if I can get you a link there, Mark. If I have it. Let me see here. It was.
Yes, Blackfire.
Oh,
That was yes, that was months ago when I
was
first
the one
started
you live?
streaming. Yes.
Was it the 3-hour one?
Go. It might have been. Hang on a second. I still got that on my on YouTube. Hang on
Oh!
one second.
I
Oh,
found it. I
also,
found
Mark,
it. I found
if
it.
you want me, oh, you found it. All right. uh, also, now, if you want me to, Mark, I can play the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song
No, I'm going to
through my tablet.
No, I'm going to do it through the through screen share.
All right, so I'm sending you this link. There you go, Mark, and you can just skip to about an hour. Sorry, 1 minute and 10 seconds, if that's where. But I don't know, Ronnie. Do you remember where exactly he was doing the Marvel Star Wars thing?
Yes. Hang on. Let me. Let me get to. Let me get to. Oh. Hang on a second. There he is. Wait. I think that's it. There he is, Captain Frank. Let me go to my let me get. Let me see.
Oh God, I was cooking in the kitchen while we were doing this.
Oh my
Oh no,
God!
I was
Yes,
getting.
you
Look at
are.
me. No, I was getting ice cream. I was scooping ice cream. Damn. Wow, YouTube caught me being a
Oh
fat ass.
my God! You
Ooh, I,
did!
I just
Oh my
self-incriminated.
gosh! Oh sh!
All right.
Yeah, let me see. Hang on. Hey,
Just find the
wait. Hang on
times.
a second.
Find it.
Hang on a second. I think I'm
Find the.
getting
Hey,
somewhere.
find the timestamp and let me know.
Okay, hang on a minute here. Let's see here. Let me see. Where is it? Um. Oh, dang damn it! That's not the right one I wanted. Dang.
All right, once you get the timestamp, let me know in chat and I'll bring it back up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Discord, stop being a douche. Can you just take yourself down there?
Dang damn it! What in the world? Let's see. Where is it? I think. Hang on a second. This might be it.
I totally forgot all about this one. I was just going back.
Yeah, that
What you
I
were
just
doing
remember
was
that.
I forgot it was kind of like a quiz, is how you did it.
All right,
So
let's
it
see.
was kind of like where he picked a Marvel character, and then what they would be if they came to the Star Wars. What other character would they be in the Star Wars universe? That's what that one was. That's basically what that one was.
Yeah, you can
And it's
say
so
that
long.
again.
I can't even remember.
You want to continue what you were saying on your side?
What were we talking about? Do you remember?
About shit.
Oh, about clips and stuff with
Yep.
him. Yeah, they were just overall just fun times with him. I didn't get to clip everything I did with him. That was pretty fun. Uh, However, still really fun to have him in some of the live streams and stuff like that with my guys over at Red Shirts, and anytime we did anything with like Delta VA with Zach and those guys, always fun. If we were ever available at the same time, which is pretty rare, honestly.
Yeah.
But we could always just jump on Discord at least talk, even if we weren't flying. So that was always good. So yeah, I think basically everybody has agreed. Oh, Blackfire wants back up again. But yeah, basically everybody agrees that like just overall just a fun guy to hang out with and chat with, and in a day and age right now where not a lot of people necessarily want to talk to each other all the time and have done more and more antisocial. I'm glad Frank was just one of those guys who was willing to reach out and just talk to everybody. It's exceedingly rare these days. So
He
yeah. Oh, we're hearing background noise there, Ronnie J.
Yeah, that I found it. I found it. I found it says friends and upcoming movies and games and lots of stuff. That's what I
Yes.
put in on the title.
Yeah, but we're just looking for
We
the
need
timestamp
timestamp.
in the video.
Okay. Okay. The timestamp of that is timestamp is like 20. It's after 20 minutes. Let me see. I think the timestamp is about. Oh, let me see.
Oh, we got another
Oh
person
yeah,
in
yeah.
here
Oh,
too.
also you did the Lord. Oh, also Gannon,
Yep,
you
it's
did Lord
DJ.
Farquaad.
Yeah, DJ just joined.
All right,
Uh,
DJ,
Uh,
do you want to speak? If so, raise your hand or heavenly hold your peace.
uh, actually, Gannon, you did that little icon of Lord Farquaad.
That's right, I did. I did go full Farquad. Thank you very much for the reminder.
He's hey,
Yeah.
Gannon,
Once you go Farquad,
Gannon, you know how you were saying your fat ass
oh yeah, well yeah, but I was. This is
in
the
there?
proof.
Yes,
This is the proof. And then if you cut to, I think it was
get
like
hold of this.
there's like
So
30 or
DJ,
40
hang
minutes
on,
in, you get to be
hang
cooking.
on. DJ said he's cooking chicken, right? And he just
Yeah.
responded saying, "And I burnt my fucking bacon, motherfucker,
Oh
cooking
no, dude, that's
sucker." God.
I don't know if there's a worse fate than burning bacon. Like when you especially with the bacon prices these days, man. Oh, like burning bacon that just hurts my soul.
It does. He said, "What the fuck?" You know, you could type in the chat the stage chat, DJ.
Oh, 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 and also Gannon, you said that if you say
I need
dingus
to.
3 times, he's like Beetlejuice.
My bacon is ruined.
Wait, were you talking about Spencer? Or are we talking about Frank being the Beetlejuice?
No, you made dingus Spencer being
Oh
Beetlejuice.
yeah, because every time I say his name 3 times, he just appears within 5 minutes of me saying that normally. But yeah, anyways, did you see images above? Yeah, about your blood sugar. Yeah, we did. Um, if you need to go take your medicine, that's okay, or whatever you got to do. If you got to get off, that's all right. We understand. Take care of
I
your health.
yep.
Your health is priority number one. But thank you for stopping by. If you got to
Thank
go,
you.
we understand.
I need to know the timestamp.
Okay,
You can't
timestamp is
find it?
going to be sometime around like 9 minutes or little like 10 minutes. I'm thinking.
It's about the Marvel number 10. Does that ring a bell? Oh,
I had the
Probably Obi-Wan.
tablet
That's
for
a
that,
Luke.
and it's correct. Now I got a
oh
new
boy!
tablet.
Just based off the
I
character profile.
I just realized those clips that we played earlier. Gannon,
What about him not show
the
up in your
the
recording?
recording didn't get the sound.
Oh no! You can edit and post. We're good. We're good.
No, I'm just going to play it at the end again.
All right, hey, that works. That works. That's fine.
No, so around number, so I'm at 10 minutes and 40 seconds. It's
Okay.
That's where it kind of started at. Yes, definitely. Now here's the thing though. Next up, it's going to be y'all's favorite.
All right, guys, I am back. Just so you guys know, I am live right now on Twitch. I'm also live on a separate stream with Ronnie
Oh
J.
god, I did
so
two
we're doing
streams
two
that
streams
night.
at once here, guys.
I was the
Yay!
I was multi-streaming.
New
I'm the
record.
ultimate a-hole that night.
If you hear
First
these
ice
guys,
cream,
you
then
might hear them coming
multi-streaming.
through my microphone. We're gonna be doing some Star Wars and Marvel and video game discussions. You're gonna get double the discussion in two different forms.
But look at that handsome man, Captain
That's
Frank.
right. And also for all those from Twitch.
What a legend
and
that Captain
all
Frank.
Your Twitch
Yep.
followers. And,
That bloody legend.
everything, I promise you, everything.
And
will
this
be
was
legit.
And also, this was
Dingus came in later. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Not only live stream.
Did Frank have any weird reactions when he jumped in?
1v6 as y'all's captain. But also,
I don't know. I think he became squawky after that.
On my stream,
Whenever Dingus came
we
in.
will let y'all
See,
know
did you intro
what's new
Frank
and
here? Hold on.
what's about to come. So,
See.
Agreed.
What?
I was trying to see if he introed Frank after me.
So stay tuned on it. So
We should have a Dingus here shortly.
Don't say his name.
Dingus.
Stop it!
Oh Lord.
It's like a summoning ritual.
That's the idea.
But here's the thing,
I love how Frank's just like, don't say his name.
Yeah, you.
So you'll make him appear when we least want him to appear?
Yeah.
Well, only if he don't do anything crazy.
That's
What?
guarantee.
Well, how is that possible when he's already a dingus?
Point. I had to think on that. But number 9. But continue on. Number 9.
Oh my god.
Deadpool.
Red? Maybe?
No.
Purple.
Purple.
Again is correct.
He's an anti-hero.
Correct. Yes, he is. He's an anti-hero.
Was it the dingus part you guys wanted to see?
Okay, do you know? See, the reason behind that he's the
Skip
anti-hero.
ahead just a little bit here. If you drag your mouse over that, you should see like a fourth person join the call.
Obviously, my friend did. He's the only one that's got a purple lightsaber.
Somewhere there it is, right there. Somewhere right in there. I just want to see if Frank reacted to him joining since we did the whole Beetlejuice thing.
Is
Double D.
Dingus Deluxe?
If you don't got the double D, then you're doing it wrong.
Well,
oh my
God.
God.
Is double D, so deal with it.
Exactly. Precisely.
So just remember there, Spencer, this is my stream, so you better be on your best behavior.
Thank you for joining there, TJ.
Worst behavior, you said. Got it.
Thank you, TJ.
Thanks for your kind words.
Behavior.
Much
Worst
love.
behavior,
TJ.
got it. No.
We'll have to do a flight together
He's a
soon,
dingus.
buddy.
He's gonna do a bunch of crazy things.
Dingus says dingus once. Dingus do die.
Now, Spencer, I'm sorry that you got Wolverine wrong. It was orange.
It's just yellow fits Wolverine. You know, that's his thing. You know, it only took the movies 24 years to get the costume right.
Well, yeah, but still though, in Screen Rant they got him in orange because
Oh,
see
screw Screen Rant.
he is a, think about this here.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna link this video in the chat.
Yeah,
Comment in
link
the
it if you want a
description.
funny Frankie just palooza, just 3 hours of Frank being funny.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
DJ, how's the bacon going along? Is it crispy?
It's a little. It's almost black enough you can call it Anakin.
Oh Lord.
Oh no! No!
DJ, if you want to say something before I start saying what I have to say, because then we're going to wrap up the recording side.
All right.
Because then we got 2 songs to play.
Oh my god!
Hey, you know what? That sounds like something Frank would actually like. So, yeah, please do.
Okay. Invite to speak. All right, moving you Blackfire down to the audience.
I think
Go ahead.
I think DJ would Frank would respect this comedy that's about to happen.
Yep. Especially last night. Blackfire, can you move down there, please? Because Discord's being a douche for me.
Yeah, sure.
All right, DJ.
It's time for the bacon rant.
We got to have your camera on to see this.
All right. So, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. My bacon is all messed up right now. I'm very pissed about it.
But look, it's a smiley face.
I'm happy about this bacon. You see how crispy that is? That's some extra crispy bacon right there. That is crispy.
That is fine bacon. I don't know what. It's
well,
good.
I mean,
It's
I'm not going to
not
be saying about this poor fella. This guy got it bad though.
That's just well done.
Yeah. Yeah. But I would have been there a lot sooner. I had stuff to take care of. I had to be daddy to a bunch of children who don't know how to behave. But honestly, though, I mean, I'm glad we all got together for this. It really is something truly meaningful. And I am just proud and grateful to know you guys as friends. Some of you I don't know, but I'll happily get to know you. All I can say is I'm a comedy guy. I do dumb stuff. Zach can speak firsthand on this one from experience. I also like to get super fruity because everybody loves a fruit cake, and I am the best there is. I should probably turn my camera around so you guys can see this beautiful, charming face of mine. Mwah. I got raw bacon on my mouth. Blech. Don't.
That's what she said.
Hey, only I can use that term. But no. After the year we've had, it's truly been something that we've been a lot of comings and goings of people, friends, relatives, all that stuff. But the fact that we still all have each other as one big family and we're always there for one another and we always have each other's backs, that's truly something to be grateful for. And though we may have lost a brother, we still fight on for what Frank would want. And we're still going to keep pushing forward and we're going to keep doing great things because we all know that he's looking down at us and he's just smiling his greatest smile. And it's incredible to see how many people have turned out for this.
Yeah.
And to think, we're just people that know each other online, but we consider each other family. Yep. And you guys are like my online family. I don't have very many friends. My family's thousands of miles away. I'm in Iowa, they're in California, but I look to people online for family, friends, companionship, all that stuff. And you guys are definitely the greatest family I could have ever asked for.
Means a lot, bud.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And
you guys truly are the backbone to keeping us upright.
Yep.
And seriously, I couldn't ask for any better people to call my family. I love you guys all. You guys are all truly amazing. And this is hard for everybody, but with all of us doing this together, we can definitely see that sun shine again.
Yep. At least we can try to make it.
Fly high, man. Fly high.
Yeah.
That's the best we can do is fly high.
Yep.
But
Like
all in all,
when we were just watching those clips, it was I could tell for me and Mark it was a little hard because going back and listening to those clips, that's the first time like we had heard Frank's voice in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Some of us had literally just like talked to him like the day or it was like a day, 2 days before he passed. So, just going back and reminiscing on those clips is like it was hard. But then by the time we got through all those clips, dude, we had the biggest fucking grin on our face. We were laughing our asses off, and that's what we're here to remember. It's all the good shit.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
as my clips have proved, Frankie found a way to make us
Yeah.
fucking laugh.
Does
our
your
asses
girlfriend
off.
want to say anything about him or no?
She's got a sore throat right now. She's dealing with sickness actually, so she
Okay.
would, but she's just under the weather right now, just not feeling so good. So,
All right.
for those of you guys who don't know, my girlfriend had a brief online relationship with Frankie before I met her, and through his community, I met her and a bunch of the other people, and then got talking with a bunch of people. That's how I met. I don't remember who I met back then. It might have been Stig. Stig and those old crew back then. 7 years. Fast forward 7 years later, I'm living with that girlfriend now. So, had I never met her through Frankie, you know,
Yep.
and made it happen. So,
Yeah.
I have
There's not
insane fucking respect for him.
Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna say a few things, but I've said
Yeah, we've been talking. It's your
so I've making sure I got all my stuff on. So we're in good kosher for that. But getting back to everything that I've basically said in part 1 of the video, which I still have to start editing, by the way. But look, could wait for a little longer because December is a show of a month where everyone gets busy. But anyways, so I'm going to go into a little bit of the more in depth of the ATS side with this sister company a little bit more since DJ is here, which is the other founder, the other 50% founder, because we both share the responsibilities of Bobtail Logistics. So,
Nice the fact that I've been busy with life and stuff,
yep.
and Zach's been doing a great job filling in for me.
Yeah.
But
hey,
DJ,
Blackfire said, DJ, how could you? I love bacon. Why did you arc and burnt them?
I'm sorry, I cooked a burger before then, and I guess I left it on too high.
That's what she said.
Hey,
no, better yet, that's what she said.
Boo!
She shed.
Boo! Leave the joke to professionals.
But
Back to
anyways,
clown college with you.
so I talked to DJ about maybe having Frank brought up the idea of sister company. So and then once we get it up and running, I would give him ownership of the Discord, yada yada yada, and then let him take it and then veer off Road Warriors Logistics off away from Bobtail, because me and DJ saw potential in him, right? We wanted, because all the other names that he had was okay, but it was just plain. No offense, Frank. Plain Jane. It was just, you know, you want to have a company name that's more. Do you mind, Ice Chewer?
Come on, Ice Spice. He's trying to say something.
But anyways, we
Thank you, Posh Spice. I appreciate that. What are you laughing at, Scary Spice?
Oh, fuck off, you Poppy Mignon.
Bobby Mignano.
But
Great minds think alike.
Yep.
This is that part where like Frank would be like, "Oh God, I'm out of here."
Can I get a Hoya?
Oh yeah, give it to me, Daddy.
I'm sorry, we had to do that because we've done that in the VC with Frank, and he just like, I'm out. Disconnect.
He does too.
But anyways, we seen potential in him, right? We wanted to give him the resources that we've learned from a non-IRL truck driver, but brought up in trucking and school buses because my mom drove school bus, my dad drove school bus, and then went to trucking. So, and then DJ has a CDL, and I can't say he is a truck driver right now, but he's
Well, technically, I went in for that interview with that trucking company. They had 2 other guys to do this week, and then the guy said next week he'll tell me whether or not I got the job or if he gave it to somebody else.
Yep.
But he seemed to really like me, so.
Yep. And then he's also going to be doing tow truck, heavy wrecker.
2 jobs at once.
You'll probably do a heavy wrecker on a free time, right? Part-time?
Well, if I get the job, so I'll be a sand hauler, is what I'll be doing. So I'll be running a 389 with bottom hopper.
Mhm.
It's either that or a Coronado, one of those 2. But
Yeah.
I'll be that. So the schedule for that one is anywhere from 1 p.m. to 11 o'clock at night. And the other one, the towing company, I could work. Shoot, I could work early mornings up until I have to go to work
True.
hauling sand.
But still have time to hang out with us. But anyways, so we wanted to.
I'll try to make time for it.
Yeah. So we wanted to give him the resources, give Frank the resources, let him learn from us, because we have like 4. So in our administration team, or to say, our board of directors board, we have DJ that's a truck driver. We have Stig that retired from truck driving, and Devin that's a truck driver. And one of our owner operators is a OTR driver.
Are we talking about Boy Toy Troy? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah. And
okay, I thought
we have a couple other people that are in there that are truck drivers and state DOT for their said state, stuff like that. But we wanted to have him learn from us, and then eventually we would break off the sister company, right? But they'll still do our loads when we need them. But we would give him all the rights to road warriors. So that was the plan, and then when I was about to do that, or we were about to, it started where he basically, I got a phone call from his mom, and just like, that was it, you know. But at the same time, he kept me in from going insane a lot, and yeah, I suck at this shiznit. No, Road Warriors is a VTC that I'm trying. I need to get in I need to have Gannon help me so I could try to talk to his mom and transfer ownership of that stuff back to me.
And we'll figure that out some way or another because she has access to his accounts
Yeah.
and Discord and all that stuff. So I don't know
Um,
how she did it, but somehow she had access. I don't know how, but yeah.
no, so Frank even told me that his mom already was told by him in instructions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, but so if something did happen, which it unfortunately sadly did, that his mom would go in to his phone, call whoever was close to him, like me, Gannon, James, stuff like that. Um, go into the discords, etc. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
mine was very weird. So I know you said his mom called you.
yeah,
So I actually found out through James.
yeah. So I that's a funny thing. So originally, when James messaged me, I'm like, I thought his account got hacked.
Yeah, and when he sent me that message, I was like, because the first thing you said, "Hey, Frank passed." Like the first thing, he no warning, just boop. That's all he sent me. And at first, I was like, prank? Like what? 'Cause like we said, we had just talked to him like a day or two previous. He seemed like he was all right. Yeah, he was having his usual chest complications
Yep.
like he always had, but it was nothing out of the ordinary.
Then it was his
Seemed totally
eye,
normal.
like one of his eyes was going blurry.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
He called me and said, no, he came into my voice chat, my office, because he had a
Hmm.
special key to get in my office, and told me that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he
then
should
a
have like
week or two
immediately
later,
gone to the ER had he had known that was going on.
well, he didn't have the chest pains or anything when the eye situation was happening.
Yeah, it was probably blood flow.
Well, that and it was just like I told him it's just because you're in the dark and staring at a
Well,
screen that
that
has
too,
blue
and he's
light.
staring at a screen because I know sometimes I get like that too if I play something for too long.
Yeah,
And
but
as a lot of there were some days where Frank would literally just sit there all day
yep.
staring at a screen. So
And up to that time, that those few times that is I was like having that issue was like
hmm
it was because he was like flying because he was having the urge to.
yeah,
But but and I told him it's because you're staring at the screen. You're not giving your
yeah,
eyes a rest.
yeah, he wasn't
My
getting a lot
eyes
of
don't
rest.
yeah, my eyes don't do that, but usually in the next day, usually depending on high and low pressure cladding, atmosphere, pressure, stuff like
Yeah,
that, I get headaches. And I know
yep,
when it hurts is probably from staring at the damn screen. But
probably generally.
I'm like I told him just take time, go lay down, relax. He did. And then a week or two later, he called me saying that where he was in the ER, what it was going on, and then he called me back saying they're just going to keep him for observation. And that's when I told you they should have put him
Yeah, should have kept
automatically
him.
and put a pacemaker in. right then.
Which I don't even know. I don't know if they had one there that day or not. I don't know what the situation was with that. He had
Well,
told me they put him on the list for it. He was on the list to get one for sure. So that was good news at least. But like we said, and I've talked to his mom. I think it was too little, too late,
yeah.
honestly. Because if they would have got it on him relatively quickly, whether his nerves, because I talked to him like 2 days before, and he and I were having a discussion about the surgery, because I guess I gave him like some information, like a pamphlet or something about like the surgery or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
just to kind of ease his mind, just to let him know like what the surgery was going to be and all that. So he was reading up on it, and he straight up told me he's like, I'm pretty scared, dude. Like this is like pretty serious fucking surgery. And so
Because they
I think
would
he
have
was
to.
ready for it.
Yeah, because to
It
put
sounded
one.
like he was ready to go ahead and get it. So
Yeah, because putting one of those in, they have to crack your chest open and cut the ribs.
and I think that's what scared him the most. He's like, oh shit, they got to go through my ribs.
Well, either way, even if you have if he
Yeah.
had to get a transplant, that's what they do.
Yeah, they got to go through your ribs.
Mm-hmm. And even if they did CPR when they found him,
He was already gone by that point. He was already gone.
Yeah, I know, but still, even his mom didn't. I'm just saying, if when you call 911, right, they'll tell you, even if you don't feel a pulse, just to just be safe, because there could be electricity going through the heart still.
It could be, but
But
there were some details we found out
yeah,
later, which by that point, that was the dead giveaway. He was already gone, sadly. And we won't get into that because of HIPAA laws here in the U.S.
Yep, and if we get permissions from
once I get permission from his mom, we will
we'll do a
let you guys know
podcast.
what happened. Yeah, we'll discuss what happened, because I know what happened, but I swore her I wouldn't tell her until she gives permission, or the family gives permission. So.
And
I'm just letting you guys know, this was not a typical
situation.
This was very abnormal, to say the least. But we will discuss more when we're allowed, and I'll keep talking to her. And
I really think we need to have her come on and explain it
if she wants to.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. And if that's the case, I say we're gonna have to give her some time, because it ain't gonna happen anytime soon, because she needs some time to adjust, because that's it could be a year from now, so
But anyways, it's one of those things where it is what it is. He was like cool, and he was like cool with, not saying cool, but like he was definitely scared of the ending, right? But he accepted it, if it happened, it happened.
Yeah, he knew there was a potential,
But
and I think he was starting to come to terms with that. So,
and I really think, since this stuff was that he had this issue, I think being in the house itself and not in the remodeled garage for an extra room in that would have probably been better. But it is what it is.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, and based off what his mom has told us, she did her part, and I've talked to my buddy Chris, because my buddy Chris has a bunch of medical stuff done, and Chris knew Frank too, because he'd done some stuff with us on Sea of Thieves and other streams over at Red Shirts, and Chris has been through the whole ho hum of what is the American medical system, and he and Frank kind of had some talks about that, so there was that whole discussion, and that's kind of been going on in the overall U.S. news this week with that one CEO that got shot in New York, and we're back on the discussion of American healthcare, and no matter where you line up on the side of either side, I think that paired with Frank's passing, it's a good time to start having some of those discussions, and and hopefully, even though we lost our friend, hopefully, that leads to some better things in the future, and wherever that leads, I think I just hope it's positive for everybody.
Yep.
So,
All right, I'm going to end my side here in a second. And then we got a couple songs to play. I there's gonna be two versions of Pirate Caribbean, and then one that Gannon sent me. But sadly, for my people on YouTube, copyright laws.
so we can't share it. Sorry.
Sorry, but anyways,
Sucks and sucks.
But you can hum it after the video's over.
no. I'd rather be in my deathbed if I did that.
No, we don't
Or-
need you next. No, this is
No,
enough.
I'm just
This
saying.
is- no.
No, I'm just saying. I would be in a deathbed before I do that. Is what I mean. But anyways,
Gotcha.
I hope you guys enjoyed part 2. There will be a shorter video. I'm hoping for part 3 and possibly 4. Till next time, guys. Peace out. Live life, live the adventure, and adios.
Godspeed, buddy.
Godspeed, Frankie.
The 717, something like that. American 1153, tower is 24-3. Sorry about that. Have a good night.
Over to tower, American 1153, no worries. Yeah.
Have the 717 turn left heading 090.
090, Southwest 717. Zero nine zero.
So the 717, turn left heading 020, join runway 35 right, localizer.
020, join runway 35 right, localizer, Southwest 717.
Papa Sierra Lima Oscar Tango, towers 124.3, good night.
Tower 124.3, have good night, Sergeant Oscar Tango.
So the 717, you're 10 miles from, you're 5 miles from Fascia, maintain 1,600 till established, cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
Alright, can you repeat that again, slowly?
So the 717, turn left heading 330, maintain 1,600 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
330, left turn, and we're cleared ILS 35 right approach, and we will stay at 1,600 till established, Southwest 717.
So the 717, contact tower 124.3, good night.
24-3, thanks for DC, have a good night. See ya!
Left 1 able, safe parking.
We're going to take this left and stand by for the parking. We'll get it for you here in just a second,
American 1153, roger.
Towers Southwest 717, ILS 35 right, and I got a request.
Southwest 717, Orlando Tower, wind 3107, runway 35 right, clear to land, go ahead with the request.
Runway 35 right, clear to land, Southwest 717. This is a final flight for one of my good friends through the Southwest Virtual. This is his home base, and we're bringing him home for the final time.
Oh, well, that's great to hear. Welcome from the entire, excuse the train. That's for your friend there, and excuse the, thank you on behalf of the rest of the people controlling tonight.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's been a rough while for me, but thanks for all the love.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but thank you for flying tonight.
Well, thank you for being on and volunteering your time.
Tower 259 heavy airborne.
Oops, Speedbird 259 heavy. Sorry, it looks like you disconnected there. I thought I lost you. Contact departure. Have a good night.
Yeah, you did. Sorry. Departure 259 heavy. Thank you.
American 1153, where you're parking.
Yeah, we just got it. Gate 54 for American 1153.
American 1153, roger. Taxi the room via November Foxtrot, hold short 35 left at Foxtrot.
November Foxtrot 34 left, hold short Foxtrot for American 11.
Lima Oscar Tango, welcome to Orlando. Exit left when able. Contact ground
I
121.
don't need to do that.
Left one able, we'll contact ground 121.8. Thank you, have a good night.
And for Southwest 717, clear to land.
Southwest 717, wind 3107, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, clear to land, Southwest 717. Just want to double check. Thank you.
Not a problem.
American 1153, you might be just sitting for a moment to watch.
American 1153, not a problem.
Oh, pressure.
Just pretend we're the fire truck.
Roger, Roger. Nice. My controls.
$100, $50, $30, $10.
Right on the money. American 1153 ready to begin.
Thank you.
I was just going to ask how it was. American 1153, continue taxi via Foxtrot, hold short 35 left at Foxtrot.
Hold short 35 left at Foxtrot, continue Foxtrot,
Yeah, it was kind of hard, but not hard, but like shaky because my hand was shaking.
That's all right. Sounds well. You landed, so that's half the battle. Where you parking Southwest 717?
You can choose.
Give you a nice short taxi to Airside 2, Southwest 717, taxiway via November, Juliet, Lima Kilo, hold short 35 left to Kilo.
I'm going to have you say that slower for me because I got it right down. Can you repeat, please?
Not a problem. You ready to copy?
Ready to copy.
Southwest 717, taxi to the ramp via November, Juliet, Lima, Kilo, hold short 35 left to Kilo.
And that's airside 2?
Southwest 717, that's affirmative. You'll get a handoff to ground after you cross the runway.
All right, airside 2, taxi via November, Juliet, Lima, Kilo, hold 35 left at Kilo, Southwest 717.
American 1153, cross runway 35 left at Foxtrot, hold short taxiway hotel, contact ground 121.8, good night.
35 left on Foxtrot, hold short hotel, contact ground point 8 from Southwest 53. Have a great night, tip.
Thanks for sitting there, buddy.
No problem. Very well.
See you. And Tower Southwest 717.
Southwest 717, Orlando Tower.
Can you let ground now? The gate number for the sloop, please.
Sorry, say again, Southwest.
Can you let ground know what gate I'll be going to and have the invisible fire trucks there ready for the sloop?
Yeah, well, I put your invisible gate number in on our scratch pad system, so he sees it. I'll let him know.
All right, Roger.
Southwest 717, cross runway 35 left at Kilo, hold short taxiway hotel, and contact ground 121.8. The invisible trucks are waiting for you.
Alright, cross runway 5 left at Kilo, and hold short on the other side on the hotel. Thanks for your help there, buddy. Thanks for your TCC. Have a good night. Southwest 717. So!
See ya. Thanks for flying, man.
Anytime. Oh! Boy! What?
That's got some energy to it.
Hey, got to. Ground Southwest 717, holding short hotel on the other side of 35 left.
Southwest 717, Orlando ground, taxi to the gates via Hotel 1. Trucks are rolling and may his death not be in vain.
Alright, into the gate via Hotel 1. And thanks for everything. And thanks for what you guys do. Southwest 17. So! Oh! Boy! What?
It really is Orlando.
Hey, gotta do it when you gotta do it.
Orlando ground, Qantas 215, ready for taxi at the airside 4. Requesting to taxi via Echo if possible. Qantas 215, sorry about that, say again. Qantas 215, requesting taxi from airside 4 with Victor. Qantas 215, runway 35 left, taxi via Golf. Taxi via Golf, Qantas 215, thank you.
Gotta stop here for a minute. Why is that glitched? I'm just gonna go straight in right there. And there's a fire tricks right there.
Atlanta ground, good day, JetBlue 241, request taxi runway 35 left.
JetBlue 241, runway 35 left, taxi via Golf.
Taxi at Golf for JetBlue 241.
Gonna simulate. Gotta turn the lappers on. Perfect. Turn the lights on. Okay. Do. Alright, guys. Let's turn that off. Turn. No, I don't want that button. There we go. Oops, I had that all the way in ATT. Whoopsies. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Wrong button.
Qantas 215, contact tower 124.3, get it?
It's, yeah, 123.4, good day. Have a good night.
We're gonna set chocks. It goes ground.
JetBlue 241, contact tower 124.3, get it?
124.3, see you.
Giant 69, I don't think I can fit you in between that Cessna and the terminal, so I'm gonna have it take you. I'm gonna take you up to the right and back down. Runway 35 left,
Alright, people, this is where I'm going to end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, guys. We'll see you guys later. Frank, we miss you. We all love you. And you will never be forgotten. I'll see you guys later. Peace.